Hey guys, this is Trudy Healy with your weekly reading for Beacons of Angel Light. And this is for the week of June 27, 2016. Before I get into the reading and before I forget, I want to give credit to the lovely lady that made the cards that I'm using. Her name is Doreen Virtue. So if you want additional readings on YouTube, you can find her. And there's also Angel Souls 444, one of my favorites. For this week, I've been hanging out with my garnet, which is like an entrepreneur stone, a go-getter stone, and my citrine, which is a manifesting stone. And before I go into the message, I kind of want to give you guys a little pre-message that's been whispered to me by the angels throughout the week. And so it has to do with the law of attraction, where you think and things come to fruition. So that being said, they want us to keep our thoughts in the light, abandon sadness, fear, and anger, because the more we dwell in those feelings, those things that we're fearing, those things that are making us angry, and those things that are making us sad will come to pass. The angels will confuse our dwelling in those vibes for thinking that that's what we want for ourselves. So keep your thoughts in the light, especially from now until the end of the month. Your thoughts are very powerful and your words are even more powerful. So keep your words really compassionate and loving. Now on to the reading. The first card that we got for the week was the Eight of Water, and this is abandoning a situation that no longer serves our higher purpose. This is letting go. And I guess it kind of bleeds in with last week's message. If you guys are tuning in for the first time this week, by the way, welcome and thanks for joining. And for those of you who are returning, thanks for tuning in again. So this card here is a desire to move on, and you're searching for the spiritual path. You want emotional development and emotional spiritual growth. So I want to point out here that the cups, there's not just one cup. There's 8 of them, and they are not half full, they are not half empty, they are submerged. So feel blessed. You're truly blessed. And you have everything that you need so that you can move away from that situation or get away from whatever it is that needs to change in a harmonious way. So you are equipped with everything that you need in order to persevere and make changes happen. Also, it's before I move on to the next card, it's talking about entrepreneurship. It's talking about potential new job opportunity, promotion, or a new relationship, a new business relationship, something of that sort. I guess for some of you it'll apply differently. And then this one kind of ties in with the new business relationship. It's the Two of Fire. And so you've come into your own. You kind of had a realization about yourself, and that's great. I'm having it too. But also it's the angels are encouraging you to move forward and not stay stagnant. With that realization, keep going. And basically you're on the right track. It's the end of delays. It's your joint effort with someone else's, because it is a partnership. So it's not necessarily concrete partnership when all is said and done, but it is a partnership. Maybe your viewpoints are aligned, and it's also encouraging you to not be narrow-minded and to be accepting of other people's ideas, to be open-minded to adapting their ideas along with yours, and also surround yourself with people that have similar viewpoints. So don't surround yourself with people who have negative chatter or putting down your ideas. Go with the visionaries that share the same viewpoint as you. Surround yourself with that. All right, so the next card is the Six of Water, and we've had this one before, but I guess it's coming up again. So there's something linking us to our childhood. Either strong links to the child past, or returning someplace of your childhood, or somebody from your childhood is coming back into your life. Or maybe a question that you've always wanted answered. And it could also just be fantasizing about your childhood. So there's a lot of things coming up here, but it has to do with your childhood. And they're also asking us to be more lighthearted, like how we were when we were children. You know, life isn't to be taken so seriously. They want us to be childish again, do the things that we love, but not procrastinate, okay? And then we got the 10 of Air, and this is an ending, a sad ending. So, but it's a sad ending that's combined with a sense of relief and a new inspiration. You know, when there's an ending, it's also a new beginning. It's an opportunity. It's like clearing away. Okay, let's say in my closet, because I love clothes. In my closet, blatantly, I can't fit in another item because it's just so jam-packed in there. So if I want to make room for new clothing, which I love new clothing, but I have to make room for it by liberating some space with some of the things that I no longer put to use. And that's just, you know, a very mundane way to apply the message, but you have to make room for the new blessings that are coming your way. So clear space. Oh, and don't put limits on what wonderful things the universe can bestow on you. Cast your net wide, and don't be narrow-minded, because the narrow-mindedness is imposed on us by our ego. Your potential is limitless. You're the unicorn. You are the unicorn. So the limits are in our minds, and our potential is higher than the sky. So just with that, run with it. You are all powerful, and just believe in yourself. Be courageous, be brave, be bold. Love yourself. And then we got two angels. So we got Archangel Raziel, and well, he's the magician. In the traditional tarot, the magician is the alchemist, so to speak, and it's like the essence of life almost. You make something from nothing, and it's very powerful. So in this deck, it's more a beginning of a new project, nurturing it like it's your baby. And okay, so we're not feeling very confident, we're not feeling like we're equipped, but we actually are more prepared than we realize. So go on, no more procrastinating. It is the time to move forward with this project that you've had on the back burners. Yeah, self-confidence, and you are more prepared than you realize. They're driving that. You're more prepared than you realize. You're more prepared than you realize. And that applies to me in several ways. So take it. And then Archangel Michael, he's amazing. He said he's present in all of our readings. And it's so funny. He came up bloop, with two cards all at once. And there he is. He's the Emperor. And so he wants us to use our logic. Like, okay, so we have this plan and we have this vision of where we want to be, but we haven't taken the time to actually sit down and write out a way to get there. He wants us to methodically create and devise a plan and stick to it and adhere to, you know, the baby steps in order to get to the long-term goal, which obviously that makes sense. But he's the one who's going to help us do that. So ask for his help before you forget. Ask him in your mind right now. He can be with us at all times. I've asked him to live with me so that he'll encourage me to do and make the right decisions. And our notion of time is unreal, so ask him to be with you and help you. All right, guys, so that is the message for the week, and I want to send you all of the love, healing, positivity that I am filled with. And I also want to ask you guys to share, like, and subscribe to my video. It's on YouTube. It's called Beacons of Angel Light, and I'll be putting a guided meditation up soon. The angels have been asking me to do that for you guys, and I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and don't give in to those external negativities that wasn't born inside of you. Give it back and send love. So, mwah, I love you all.